we're using the Frogotter education system, and today we are doing E011 Body Journey Respiration. And my special guest is... a mouse! Okay, the equipment we need today is the anatomy sheet and the counters. Okay, let me grab my instructions. So, what I would like you to do is pick one of the counters and pretend it is some oxygen in the air. Brilliant. You're going to move the counter around this picture of the respiratory system as I tell this story. Are you ready? You breathe oxygen in when you breathe in air through your mouth and nose. Your rib cage rises and your diaphragm drops, making your lungs inflate, pulling the air down your trachea. So the air should just be in the trachea right now. The trachea branches into your left and right lungs. So pick which one you're going to put the counter in.
Right. It's on the floor. Right.
Good. And then that's actually left. And then bronchial tubes continue splitting again and again like branches on a tree. The air travels down these increasingly small tubes, the bronchioles, until it reaches the alveoli, which are like tiny balloons. Oxygen passes through the walls of the alveoli and goes into the blood. First, the blood is pumped to the heart. It goes along the pulmonary vein into the left atrium, down into the left ventricle, and then it is pushed through the aorta to travel through the body along the arteries to where the air is needed. All the cells of the body need oxygen, but each molecule of oxygen can only travel to one cell. This oxygen is going down the body to the feet. When it reaches a cell that needs oxygen, the oxygen is taken into the cell and used in respiration, the way the body makes food and oxygen into energy and carbon dioxide. So now we're going to swap your counter for another one, which will represent the carbon dioxide, because your cell has used it. Okay, the carbon dioxide travels back up the body, doesn't leave the body, there we go, back up the body, via the bloodstream, through the veins, and into the heart, through the vena cava. It enters the right atrium of the heart, goes through the right ventricle, and is pushed out through the pulmonary artery towards the lungs. At the lungs, the carbon dioxide passes through the walls of the alveoli, back up through the network of the bronchioles. You're supposed to be using this one. Back up through the bronchioles. I've lost track of where I was. Back up through the bronchioles, getting ever wider this time until it leaves the lungs. Into the trachea, good. Your diaphragm rises, here it goes. Your ribcage ascends, making the lungs smaller and pushing the air up through the trachea, out of the mouth and nose. And out comes the carbon dioxide.
I breathe in air. And I breathe out carbon dioxide.
Okay, well done. And it's your turn to tell the story. And I'm going to have a pretend oxygen molecule. So here I am, floating in the air.
First, the person breathes in the oxygen.
Oh, don't move the head. Okay.
Then
Right.
through the snores. Then
Through what?
through the nose.
Good.
Then down it goes.
Down what?
The neck.
Okay, we call this the trachea. Then what happens?
Then it goes into a tree.
Yes, the
Technically.
it branches off. It does look like the branch of a tree, that's right.
Then-
Bronchioli.
Then it goes into the heart.
It goes into the bloodstream.
Then it goes into the bloodstream.
And then into the heart. Good.
And then into the heart. What is captured by red blood cells?
No.
With butterfly now.
It's in the red blood cell now. What happens now? Did you stop lying on it? That's it.
It goes to the hand.
The blood is pumped around the body, and this one's going to the hand. Good. And when it gets to the hand cell, what happens?
It transforms from red into yellow.
Okay, yes, but what's happened is we've had respiration, and so the oxygen has been used to make food, and carbon dioxide is ready to leave the body. So how does it get out?
Goes, and then it goes.
How is it travelling?
Into the lungs via blood.
First the heart,
Then
Then
it
the
goes
lungs.
to the lungs
Mhm.
again. And then it goes up once more and and then it's released.
That's right, released
To
back
be
into the
breathed
air.
in by someone else.
That's very good. Well done.
It looks like that person is embarrassed.
Why?
Because those are the eyes and those are the embarrassed eyebrows.
No, this is the nose. There are no eyes on this picture. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope that we'll see you again.